Hey guys, it's Brian and welcome back to Oddworld, new and tasty. This is my speedrun walkthrough slash Mudokon guide. So we're going to start off here. This is the Paramonian Temple level. And right at the beginning here, you're going to have to go to the back plane here and try to use your possession ability, which you can't until you get this guy over here. And then you can possess him. You have to be on the far left of the back plane in order to possess him. So after that, we're going to make this elevator area clear and then hop back over. And then we're going to be right at the doorsteps of the temple as soon as we come down here. Now, as far as the Mudokons go, there's only actually one secret area that has Mudokons in this entire chapter. And we're actually going to get that pretty early on. So let's just go ahead and kill this guy here. Can't possess him because there's a chance suppressor sitting there right to my right. So you gotta kill him using the rocks. But we're gonna go ahead and go in here, and it says Abe had eaten paramite pies and suffered much illing, yet now he faces more than just a filling. So we're gonna go ahead and enter the first room here. Now there's a series of doors, and there's 6 of them. So we're going to go into the first one, and as soon as we finish all 6 of these, it'll open up the final one, which is actually a different chapter. It's the Parmonian Nests. And now that we're in here, we're going to have to do the same thing in each of these. We're going to have to light the flint fire, as well as get the bell song, and then go to the bells and do a chant. So that's really the process you need to do in each of these doors. So at the beginning here of this one, we're going to climb up here to the right, and this is where the first secret room is going to be. But we're going to go ahead and hit this sack here, and it's going to create a whole bunch of commotion, some spiders and a boulder. If you just keep running to the left, the boulder will just take care of all the enemies for you. So we're going to go back up, and we're going to get some meat. You definitely need the meat here in order to clear this secret room. So go ahead and get the meat there, and then you're going to roll into this area here to the right. And then you got a bird portal here. So we're going to go in here, and this is probably one of the most difficult and tricky of the secret rooms. As soon as you enter, throw down some meat just to your left immediately. And the process of this one is going to be fairly easy, but there's one really tough part, and it's going to be these grinders right in front of me. So throw down the meat and go all the way to the right, jump up here, and activating the switch is going to kill the guys to the far left, but it's also going to activate the grinders, and you can't turn it off. So you need to roll through. You know what, I got to get the Mudokons here first. But what you need to do is roll past the first one and stop right between them. Now the way to do that is you roll, and then you hit L1 right when you're between them, and that'll stop you dead in your tracks. So definitely create a manual save, and that's how you do it. I know it's really, really tricky, but you'll get it with a little practice. Again, if you hit L1 while you're moving, it'll stop you right in your tracks. So you're going to roll through the first one, and right between them have to hit L1 and then roll past the second one. Don't try to do it as one just long roll. You'll never make both of them. Alright, so that's all the Mudokons in this chapter. So we got that out of the way. So we just have to clear all these rooms and grab some more meat. And then we're going to go to the bottom left area. That's where the flint fire is going to be. You're going to have this guy here. So go ahead and throw some meat under the bees, and the bees will kill him. And right above him is going to be the actual bell song that we need to activate the bells with later. Again, you're going to have the flint fire and this bell song tablet that you're going to have to find in each chapter, or in each door. But once you're down here, go by that save point, and as soon as you're by the save point, just ahead here, throw your meat in the back left corner, and then quickly run down there and hit that lever, and then quickly run back up before the spiders kill you. They're not really spiders, but they kind of look like spiders to me. So we're going to make our way back up to where we were. And instead of going to the right where the secret area was at, we're going to go to the left. And this area is actually pretty easy. All you need to do is throw some meat down right underneath where that big rock is going to crush them. I'm going to throw it right there. dump the rock on them, and then just go ahead and chant, and that'll activate the bells and then open the door. So the process again is the same pretty much for all of these doors, just obviously the puzzle is slightly different. And that's it. And just as a reminder, if you guys can definitely hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. It help me out, helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, comment. And you can also follow me on Twitter at PS4_trophy, so you can follow me there. I'm more responsive to a lot of you fans who send me tweets, and I definitely appreciate it. You guys are quite kind and generous. Alright, so this one is a little tricky. You're going to go all the way to the left here, get this meat, and then the bells are to the left, but we have to go up. And then once you're up here, you can roll through this area here, and that's going to be the bell song right here. And as soon as we get the bell song, we're actually going to go on the platform that's right above us. Gonna get some more meat here and go back. And if you climb up, and then you're going to have a lever here, and then a boulder, Indiana Jones style, it's going to come from the left. So jump up here, it'll kill this guy, as well as activate this zone thing here. So jump over here, go in this one, and pull that lever, and then it'll light the fire. So now that you've lit the fire, you're going to go back, and then we're going to go and take care of the bells. And you can do that from the platform right below me. Go ahead and activate them from this spot here. And then as soon as you've activated and the door opens, I'm just going to quickly run down and run and jump to the exit. But you got to be quick here. You could alternatively use your meat and lure everybody, but it's just quicker to do it this way. And if you're doing the speed run where you got to beat the game in under 3 hours while saving all the Mudokons, that's probably the preferred method right there. And I don't know what my time's going to be, but it's probably going to be pretty close. Might be a little over. I'm going to have to probably make up some time in the Zulag levels. Alright, so this next door here, there's going to be a lot of going up and down on this one. But we're going to have to go down here and hit the switch, and it's going to bring down this platform. If you don't make it, you can just go back to the right and around and get to this point. Now we're going to take this all the way up to the top, or actually right here. Wave hello to this guy out here, and then we're going to mimic his commands, and he will give you a one-time use bomb that you can use with L2 and R2 to activate. If you need another bomb, you can just come here and he'll give you one. But now that we got that, we're going to go up to the top, and you're going to have to use that bomb to destroy these mines here, because right there is going to be the meat, and then you need to hit the lever just to the right of it. Alright, so now we're going to go back down. I'm going to take this platform here. It probably just jumped off the left side. Save myself a couple seconds, but get another bomb, and then go down and destroy these here, and this is where the lever is to light the fire. So go ahead and do that, and then we're going to have to go down to get the bell song, and that meat we got earlier we're going to use to lure this little guy away. And then go back up. Like I said, we're going up and down on this one. So we're going to jump in here, and it's going to take us to the bells. Now, if you're quick, you just jump over and jump up here before those guys get down to kill you. Use your chant to activate the bells, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so 3 down, 3 to go. And these next couple aren't too bad. But for this one here, we're going to go to the left here, and we need to get the attention of a couple of these sligs here, and then quickly run back and up here. This way we can take possession of this guy and use him to kill his buddy and sacrifice him. And then probably the most difficult point in this one is going to be the jumping over here. The thing with the jumping in this game is if you run and jump, you'll slide when you hit the other side, so you got to kind of stop and do a standing jump. Alright, so get a rock there and then use it to blow up the mines. And we have both the bell song and the flint fire lever right next to each other. And as soon as we do that, I'm going to go over here to the edge, create a manual save. I know I mentioned it in the other walkthrough videos, but if you just tap the touchpad on the PS4 DualShock 4 controller, you'll create an instant quick save location. And then if you press and hold that same touchpad, you'll respawn, reload at that location. So it comes quite in handy. Managed to use it a few times, edited it out to death, so it kind of looks like it's all one run. Alright, so that was pretty quick and easy. We just got these last couple over here, and it'll open up the door on the top once we finish both of these off. Alright, and here, this is just another one of those you gotta keep running. So we're gonna run straight to the right, jump up to this platform, hit this switch here, and then run all the way back to the left, right where we started. So careful, jump over that button, and then jump up here. And that should the enemies should be cleared. Now we got another guy over here, which we're going to lure him to the right. Jump over that button, and then stop and stand on it. Simple as that. Now you just got to go back to the left here, get the bell song. And we got the flint fire. That was the first lever I pulled. So right here's the bells. Probably shouldn't have jumped that button. I'm gonna have to jump back over it, because if you don't, you'll kill yourself. Alright, so just one more here. And this one is, this one can be kind of tricky again. You have some more jumping here with those little killer balls here. So just be careful. In between these, those bats can kill you, so be careful. I'm going to activate this bomb. Probably should have done it from the other side, but that's okay. We're going to jump up here, and then we have to deactivate these two. I could probably get away with not activating the one, or deactivating this one here on the right, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to create a quick save right here. Hopefully by this point you've got a understanding on how to deactivate those pretty easily. It's all timing, of course. Alright, there's a switch in the middle of this platform, so make sure you don't forget to hit that. That is the flint fire. And we're going to go to the left and quickly run and jump up to this platform to get the bell song. And we got one of those slogs underneath us. So he's going to kill himself on that first bomb I activated. So if you just jump to the right here and just drop down, he'll actually kill himself. Now all you got to do is just make these jumps here and then activate the bell. Alright, now that we got these all done, the final trial is going to open up, and it's actually a different chapter. That's it for the Paramonian Temple. Now we're going to the Parmonian Nests, which is the top one. So as soon as you enter this, the timer for this chapter is over. And it says, Abe's soon to learn how formidable his favorite pies can be. Help him survive, help him to see. So this one is a speed run. You really, there's no other way around it. You just have to keep moving. So just kind of follow my path here. There's really only one path, but there's not really too many tricky parts, but you just got to be quick. I wish I can give you some sage advice, but by this point, hopefully you're able to control your character quite well. Once you're up here, you're going to have to roll through this thing. In the Paramonian Temple, my time, I believe, was 16:24. And on this chapter, it's a really short one, is 1:25. So jump in here, make sure you get the meat here. And then when you jump into this area, just throw the meat on the ground and go through that door. Alright, now that we're done, we just have to go right back to where we entered the Paramonian chapter from. So just some simple platforming here, and then it'll take you up to a little cutscene. And as soon as you enter there, the cutscene will start, and I'm going to cut the cutscene. And then now we're back at the Mosaic Lines chapter, so we've kind of backtracked to where we entered that area from. And then all you need to do is go and hit a switch, and then you're going to be able to enter the Scramania level. And then there'll be another temple at the end of that as well, where it was pretty much the same thing as what we just did here. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Again, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter again at PS4_trophies.